Test.
Shit.
What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? This is Moto Zach, and this is Kenny Yoho. What is going on?
What's up?
Dude, we're back. Unfortunately, I did miss this past weekend, but
that's all right.
I heard it was a great day.
From time to time, so.
Oh, come on. I missed
had
2 races so far.
2 weddings this year.
Whoa.
I'm just playing.
I'm next.
It's all we're a big team, so sometimes somebody goes missing. We just got to get through it. Same thing with you guys. You know, if you can't make a race, it's not the end of the world, you know. So I tell people, do what you can, race with us when you can, man.
Exactly.
So,
don't exhaust yourself, you know. It's definitely a great sport, you know, and everybody wants to always ride a dirt bike, but if you can't make it, don't stress yourself out. But this past weekend was great.
Yeah, we're going to talk a little bit today about the Dade City recap this weekend, and then talk about a little bit about the points. It's heating up now. We've got a couple rounds under our belt.
Oh yeah,
round 3 in the books, and so we'll talk a little bit about the points as well as the upcoming to be announced race. It's, if you haven't heard, it's Lazy Spring, so we'll be talking a little bit about the Lazy Spring weekend. And of course, can't wait till the final round at Punta Gorda. So that's
it's going to be a good one. It's going to be nice to see a bunch of people on that track, for sure.
So, looking forward to the rest of this year. And then Christmas, like I say, it's going to be a good time seeing the kids.
Oh, yeah.
During Christmas. And then we'll rack it back up next year and get ready for
the Royal Rumble
2024, huh?
Holy crap, 11 years. That'll be the 11th year.
Yeah.
Wow. You're still holding it down strong, Kenny. I like it.
Yeah,
I really like it.
I've lost a little bit of everything. I've lost my hair, my teeth, everything. My eyes are gone next. I gotta.
Oh yeah, hang on. There's your glasses. Don't forget those.
So, anyways, it's been a good series and a blessing to us. We love what we do, and that's why we do it. You know,
absolutely. And we appreciate everybody that attends and supports the I4MX series for sure.
Yeah, this winter series, the Triple Crown, it's a lot of new people. It's racing, so it's awesome to get some of these new faces, and then you got brand new beginners, and we're learning a lot through the series. We had a little bit of everything this weekend, so
that's good.
So you want to we'll kick off with this weekend. So basically, it's a little bit smaller crowd, but racing was really good. Had one pretty bad crash up front, 65. So.
Oh, really? Who was that rider?
Let me see here. Noah Lewis. So he's good. He had a concussion.
Wow.
No brain swelling or no bleeding, anything. They took him to the hospital. They wanted to transport him, but the family said no, he's fine. So they took him to the hospital. So
that's good. Sounds like my parents.
He was good, but anyways,
if you ain't hurt, boy, we're gonna take you in the truck.
No, it just depends on like if you're there and the hospital, just different things. If he was knocked out and he was laid out, then I would suggest, hey, they need to probably helicopter him to the hospital. Exactly. But he wasn't knocked out. He was he did walk off and all that. So, but
did you end up seeing the crash by chance?
Oh yeah, I've seen it. So, anyways, a couple got together. It was on the finish line. So Vince was right there.
Oh shoot!
And Vince came out with the yellow right away, but the next kid was jumping over. So, anyways, they crashed pretty good, and then the bike was laying there. And he jumps the table and he's landing perfect over, like landing down the tabletop, but there's a bike there. So boom, bucked him all the way down. And
so the 2 riders that originally fell were okay, but the rider that hit the bike's the one that got injured.
Well, he got hurt, and then one of the original kids was laying there for a while too, but he got up and won the rest of his races. So he was good.
Wow.
But the kid that went down, so
wow.
But then we had Tebow.
I saw that video.
They got into it off the start, so he was worried about his leg, but I guess it ended up being all right. So I got a
little bit too much horsepower coming out of the
muscle
turn.
frog or something like that. But it scared him, so he came right in and got it checked out. So
that's good though. Everything's all right. Everybody's fine, and stuff like that happens. You can't get deterred about that. Is that the right word? Deterred. You can't get nervous about that stuff. Motocrossers, there's just so much things that happen. You're gonna fall. It's just part of the sport.
Big thing is pay attention to the flags. Okay, that was a bam bam. So really, you can't prevent any everything. But so that happened quick. But we had some beginner. We had a beginner that I had to dock for jumping on a medical. We had several people jumping, and just, keep in mind the flags are important. And I think that beginner rider, he would have got his first overall, but he didn't get an overall because
he got docked.
He got docked.
That's why the mandatory riders meeting are important.
And I like them. They're cool people. I can't, especially right there in front of everybody.
Yeah,
and
absolutely.
And his deal, he did it twice. So the first time, I'm like, okay, if he does this again,
that's a big no-no.
Here he comes.
Yeah.
So
double whammy.
But all in all, we did the 3-lap, 4 laps on the final race. We were done, early, like 1 o'clock.
Y'all did 4 laps.
Yeah, that's what we did
at
Moto Bros too.
That's awesome.
Same thing, Moto Bros. The final rounds we've been doing 4. So we're gonna plan to do the same thing at Lazy. I don't know the time frames as far as the track, but we're gonna kind of do the same thing. But we are gonna make some adjustments. We're gonna do a couple lap practice. So in practice in the morning, we're gonna do like 2 laps instead of 1. Because we got a little bit of extra time that we're playing with. As long as we don't get 300 riders show up. If we get 300 riders, then we got to stick to the same program.
Yeah, exactly.
But what we're going to try to do is, it should be good, comfortable fit of riders. We'll give them a couple laps in the morning, and then we'll get underway with our Triple Crown at Lazy Springs.
Oh, yeah. I'm excited. It's going to be a great time. If you guys have never been there, definitely want to come on and check it out. There is a little bit of a different rules there at the Lazy Springs compound. So we're going to go ahead and jump into that for sure and let you guys know about the rules over there at Lazy Springs, right?
I don't even know if I know all of them.
Well, there's so many to keep up with,
it's pretty fun. The main thing is at a certain time,
everything has to get shut off.
Everything has to get shut off. So
even your bicycle.
If you have your, your bicycle,
your one wheel, your two wheel.
Yeah, I think if it's motorized or whatever, you got to put it up at 6 o'clock or whatever. Yep. You can go fish, you can do whatever you want. You just can't have your motorized vehicle.
Exactly. Remember, we were fishing last time, and I had the golf cart.
We had to go in. But I'm telling you, that's what it's Lazy's about. A big thanks to Chris and Lazy's for taking this race on. This race was originally supposed to be at the new Spider. That's what we were pushing for, the new Spider, and then the new Moto Bros, but it didn't work out that way. So they need more time. So we're hoping that we can get over there like February, if they can get all their stuff together.
That'd be awesome. Hopefully everything can get wrapped up together.
Big thanks to Chris. This was in the air, and it was Miami was there too, but it come down to Miami's a little bit further, and it costs a lot more money down in Miami for the ambulance and different stuff. This is a small series, so like literally, when you go in and you have all the stuff, there's just not too much there. So
absolutely.
So anyways, Lazy is an awesome place. It's always been a lot of fun. As we got fishing, we got zip lines, a lot of stuff to do. So
areas to jump off of. It's a cool place.
But I love to fishing myself. So but practice will be on Saturday. So from 9 to 2, we'll be rotating the practices. From 9 till 2. After 2 o'clock, we'll shut it down, and then we'll get the track ready for Sunday. Fishing, swimming, zip lines. There's a lot of fun stuff to do. If you have 4-wheelers and you like the trail ride, there's a lot of free riding areas and different stuff out there.
Yes, absolutely. We won't be doing no fishing.
I'm fishing. What are you talking about?
No. We won't be doing no fishing tournaments, is what I was meant to say. There's no fishing tournament.
I don't know.
There's something to be determined.
We usually do a tournament, but this year we'll just keep it.
Let's just keep it.
Do it. We do the tournament on our big series. So next year we'll do that again. But this year we'll just
fish it out and have some fun.
Freelance, take some pictures, and definitely like to see some pictures on Facebook. And
no, it was a good time. I caught probably 12 fish last time after the tournament was over.
So fun. Yeah, like we constantly were throwing.
So somebody Taylor Hall's asked a question. Is it still $10 per bike for practice and practice day plus practice fee and gate fee? We're going to get into that right now. Hopefully this answers the question.
Does she have all that wrote down as far as that? Because this is what
that's
we
it.
have.
That's completely different.
Yeah, that has
yikes.
To do.
Okay, well,
the Lazy Springs, it's the same as what it was last time. The main thing is if you bring 5 toys, you're going to pay $25 for 5 toys. So if you bring just your bike, if you have a 4-wheeler and you're going to use it all weekend, then you just pay the money and bring it.
Absolutely. But if you're not going to ride, a couple of bikes, don't bring them, because they will charge you for the vehicles that you're bringing. If you're bringing 2 golf carts, you're only going to ride one, but you're bringing one for a spare. Don't bring the spare.
And then in the beginning, last time we went to, they were they were off, and then we had to make it right. So in the beginning they were overcharging, and then we got it fixed. So hopefully we'll get next week. We'll finalize all that stuff. So next week it's not this weekend, but the following weekend. So next week I'll get some details and just make sure you know what's going on.
Exactly. It's good. It's always a great time, like we said earlier. You know, Lazy Springs.
Sometimes it's cheaper for people. They're like, "That's the cheapest place. We go back there."
And then some people are like,
and then some people are like, "No,
gosh.
it cost me."
Well, we told you not to bring all those bikes.
$350 to get my bikes. So,
well, sometimes you just got to bite the bullet.
So yeah, Lazy Springs, it's a recreational park. So what we do is we came up with like 3-4 years ago. We're like, let's get starting gates. Chris is like, we can put a track out there. So basically it just gives us another place to go a couple times a year.
Yep.
And it's cool.
They still got the little PB track on the side, right?
But it's not. What's that? Yeah, it still has a little PB track, and that's the bad part. Is the PBs it sucks. It sucks for because they only have that little track, but it is what it is. So they still have to go off the starting gate, make that turn, get into that track. They'll have to do their laps out. It's just the same thing. It's just they're going to be on a smaller track, and they're more than welcome to race the junior class and race the big track. Like if they want to run the big track, but it's pretty gnarly.
It gets rough.
It gets rough. That's the thing. It gets rough, and then that sand starts sucking you down, and it gets tough. But
it gets gnarly. It gets awesome. That's for sure. I like
some people really. It's the same way. Some people really love the sand and love it, and then some people don't really like it. So
yeah, they're gonna have their announcing thing ready this time, or what? Or am I gonna be?
He's got a million questions. I haven't got that far yet. I haven't even started working on it yet.
I got a plan.
We talked to Lazy. We got the confirmation. He's working on the track, getting everything ready on that end, but we haven't talked about any of the other stuff.
Nothing.
So
okay. I just want to know.
So anyways, let's talk about Lazy is Sunday. Sign-ups will be like if you come in on Sunday, it'll be 7 a.m. to 8 a.m. Sign-ups as it's basically $30 a class. If you don't have a membership, you can get a day membership for $15 or it's $30 for the membership. Church service at 7:30. So Alvin will be there doing our church service. Riders meeting at 8 o'clock as I'll be going over our riders meeting. Site lap at 8:15. And like I say, if we're the same amount of people we've been, we'll give them a couple laps for practice, and then the racing will follow.
So 2 lap then.
That's what I'm saying. 2 laps. Yeah. So if everything works out, I'll give them a couple laps of practice, and then we'll get racing probably by 9 o'clock. 3 moto format. All motos count for overall. Top 5 awards in every class. Once the blue sheet comes out, make sure there's a time on there. You go up after the time. That's Becky's request.
Exactly. If the time that is posted on the blue paper is not the time that you're coming up, please don't come up, as that time is put on that blue sheet for a reason.
Now, is the time when you're able to go up, or is that when you post it? When that's posted?
No, the time that they put on the paper is when you can go up. So they'll put it'll say 2:30, but really they posted it at 2:15.
That makes sense.
So that way there's a 15-minute interval for people to go and protest, if there's any problems.
Because Becky handles that in. So I just was thinking to myself, it makes more sense to put the time when they can come see you.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
So anyways, a little bit about the points. I definitely wanted to mention Robert Noah is Robert. It was a big weekend at Dade City as they had a memorial lap Saturday night. They did a big thing. And,
beautiful.
They had stickers. We got to get better stickers. We'll get him some better stickers, but yeah, they did a memorial lap, and then there was a good service Sunday morning as the one guy painted him a big mural. So it was like a huge, and then you put the black light on it, it glows. It had angel wings. So it was really really special. That dude did a good job.
Can we give him credit?
I don't know. I don't know him offhand, but I do.
That's so awesome, though.
Yeah, he did a good job, and that went really good. And they're going to be doing a celebration of life for him down the road, like 2 or 3 weeks down the road. So we'll keep everybody posted on that. And if you can make it out, that'd be cool.
Awesome.
Yeah. So points. Talk about. Let me get my glasses on.
They will be posted after this, right? Because we have somebody asking. Oh, by the way,
Points posted yet?
you gonna post it?
Yeah, we can do that.
Somebody's asking.
No
That's
problem.
all.
I'll have Becky do it if she hasn't already.
I'm sure she has.
So for Pee Wee's, this Bennett right here,
Yep,
3 for
Wesley
3.
Bennett.
So right now 15's doing the job, 3 for 3. Freeman in second, 230.
Wow, look at that.
And Easton Craig 200 in that third place. That's always fun class to watch.
Was Bartlett there this weekend?
Nope, he's been gone. As
MIA.
I talked to Eddie, said something I can't remember, but yeah, he's with his dad some weekend, so he can't so they're back and forth, so it makes sense. So
yeah, absolutely.
Juniors, Esteban right now out in the lead. Hernandez second, Tyler Allen in the third place on the 100. Senior class, Miguel Perez this one's funny.
Why?
Okay, so we got a 50 senior rider, okay, Miguel Perez, number 10. He's 300 perfect score in the senior class, but he don't want to race the senior class. He's a senior beginner, and he feels like he's beginner.
No, I wouldn't say so.
He's winning every race.
No,
so anyways, basically, I don't know. We're just keeping him where he's at. He's winning. Why?
Where's there a beginner class though?
There's a senior beginner in here too. So, but it's just, like if your kid's fast and you're winning, then, you don't need to fight to be in the beginning. I don't know what
this is an AMA. So
I don't even understand the reason.
I wouldn't move him.
It don't make sense.
Nah, I want to move him. If you want to move him, then your kid's
I told him
go.
He can't race beginner. So this is where he's at. So,
exactly.
But if other people were beating him or something, then he could be the senior intermediate or some, but he can't be a beginner.
Yeah, no way.
But anyways, that's where he's at. So right now he's just winning the senior class. So we'll just keep it as that. As Jaylee Osceola in second, and then Moy. Yeah.
Right there in that third spot.
50 open, Osceola, she's in the lead. Esteban second, and then Munez in third place. As in the 65 beginner, Easton right now, Easton Kendall.
He's looking good, man. He's looking good.
Moving up as he moved up from the 50s senior class.
Yep.
Up in the six.
He's still on the e-bike though, right?
To watch.
Yeah, he's still on e-bike.
Then you got the Miguel
Perez. There he is, right there.
In the 65, he is a beginner. He just moved up.
Just moved up.
So he's a beginner. So I get that. Keegan Rogers in third, so or tied for second. So he's 230 tied for second. Gunner called us third.
Fourth,
and then Moy
fifth. If you guys have any questions, feel free to ask while we're going through the points. Not even just about the points, but if you have any questions in general, this is the time to ask them. There is no stupid answers or questions. So
where are we at?
There we go. Miguel's mother says Miguel's very happy to be in the senior class and to take up the challenge.
All right.
We love it.
He's doing good.
He's doing phenomenal.
3 for 3.
Yep.
So
Mason Pillow with 250. Awesome. Eli Murphy in second with 220 and Mikey O'Donnell in third with 120. Yeah, that's 65-9-11. You got Tice Osceola in first. James Wood in second, tied with Adam Regina in third. 65-5-11 open. You got Mason Pillow in first again. Tice Osceola in second and Tursky in third.
All right. 65. Nope, that's 65.
85. 7-11 beginner.
7-11. Fernell.
Oh, Funnell. It's
Funnell.
It's Funnell. You know, we actually got in trouble. She laughed at hell.
Well, yeah,
we
because when I first looked at it, but now it says Funnell. Funnell. So Braden Funnell right now 260 points. The leader Frisky in second, and then Lewis. That's Owen Lewis right now holding third. Advanced rider DeLuca. DeLuca's been the guy to beat, as Ty Tebow was there this weekend. And then DeLuca, of course, in the Super Mini as well. Yep.
Super Mini taking first. Tebow second.
As 125 two-stroke is Dyer. Troy Dyer moving up. As Dyer was on the 85 beginners.
Yeah, he was.
He never really won the 85 beginners.
Exactly.
Now he's moved up. He's moved on up. So he's doing a good job. As 125 250 beginner Carter Patterson, as he came through with the win this weekend. So that's going to put him up in there as
That's
Yeah,
good.
That was good class. Marciello, as he was here doing a riding school today, running
Awesome.
in second place. As Dyer, this
Tie with
guy's,
Chris Morris. Look at that. Dyer and Chris Morris tied for that third place spot. Chris is in fourth, battling it down. That's awesome. Hanson
fun
right
to
there in
watch,
fifth.
scary but fun.
Hey, it's all about it. This is where it starts at. This is the beginning. This is where the riders progress on up. They can only go forward. You can't go backwards.
125, 250C, Quinn Sonnen.
Yep.
She's a girl, right?
Rocking it strong,
Yes,
and she's on a
doing
250
awesome.
now.
Yeah, she's a good rider. And then here we go, second place.
Valerio. Absolutely.
And then Landrum.
Eli Landrum.
As 125, 250C.
No, 125,
that's
250.
The end of, okay, Maori. I think he got hurt. So Maori's out.
Oh, yeah,
he
he
did.
did.
Back here.
Prayers for Maori.
As Curry. I didn't see Grant Curry there, but he's our points leader in the schoolboy still.
Patterson second, Maven third.
Frisch right now, and Brady.
And that plus 25 class.
And then Cody Bryan, I'll tell you the story on this one.
Oh, here we go.
This is a good one.
Which one? Tell me who it is.
Andrew Brady. So I guess Saturday, my dad is always crazy.
Yeah.
So he always, it just never I don't know.
Never calm down. It's okay.
It's just, it's embarrassing. And it's just like, why, anyways. So I guess Brady, they got kicked out or whatever on Saturday. So
what?
I just told him to hide on Sundays. So
he hid and he did.
We got through it. So we made it through. So,
Randy's the type of guy that you could sneeze wrong. And he's like, get out of here.
Yeah, it's ridiculous.
It's all right.
But the thing is, it's he's all cool, calm until you get a bunch of people there, and then he starts acting like crazy. So
yeah,
it's
kind of like you, first motos.
Kinda, yeah. Sometimes, it's stressful.
Yeah,
but it's not. No, I'm different.
Yeah, you're definitely different. For sure, you're the Culver Storm.
As junior girls, we got Cynic. Right now, she is the leader. This is a pretty cool junior girls class. As Murphy in second. Murphy got hurt. Had to go to the hospital.
Wow.
And then Piper Harris. So now this brings it up 270, 260, 200. So
what happened to Murphy?
Junior girls battle. It wasn't serious, but I know that he had to
get her checked out.
She had to go get checked out, and then the brother's bike broke. So I had to push that bike all the way up the hill, all the way down.
Holy crap.
Women's class right now was Sonnen's taking control of that one as well, as we had a mini quad rider there this weekend.
Oh, awesome.
Through. Also, we had the quads back. Cameron Thomas right now, the women's quad leader. Alvin Moore, the plus 50. Tony Freeman, John Harris. And then Pablo is back. I don't know if you know Pablo, but he's with us for many, many years. And
is he on a Yamaha?
He's a quad rider. But he's a, plus 25 senior quad rider. But yeah, he had some issues and health problems, and then now so he got to come back. So it was good to see Pablo
plus 45. Keith Ulrich.
Yeah, Ulrich is still. I don't think.
Why does it say Ulrich?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
He's on the chat with us. He says, "What's up, guys?" Keith Ulrich.
But it's not spelled right. Yeah, exactly.
Ulrich.
So that's I noticed that last week.
Maybe just the K is wrong.
I'll have to let them.
It's the K that's wrong.
Plus 55, Ted Kerrigan. That opened Luke Edwards, and then beginner Caesar.
Valerio.
Say that last name.
Oh, Caesar. Gina
Gobble.
Gina Gobble.
Quad Advance, Tyler Pagel.
Ryan Birchfield.
Yeah, doing a good job.
There you go. 450 beginner.
Is Travis wasn't there this week. Is the
old Snyder.
The old electric bike wasn't there. 450C, Dylan Fritsch, Tyler Patterson. It was good to see him back. Also, 450 Advance, Andrew Sanchez. No Jump, Anthony Wynn. These guys that won't be eligible for the overall awards because they haven't done. You got to do every race. There's only 5 total races. 85 beginner, Miguel Abadallah is
these are actually 2 of my riders right here. Miguel Abadallah and Gabriel Campo. He's my rider. I still don't know how to say his last name correctly. It's okay. It's Campo the Cross. Okay. Colton Lepin in third. Jalen Burgess in fourth, and Ronnie Del Rosca in that 5th place spot.
Quad intermediate, Braden Colbert was there. Scott Bushwhacker. 85.
Good to see him. 85 starts tomorrow.
Funnell, Braden Funnell right now.
We got Miguel in first, Funnell in second, Rosca in third in the 85 starts tomorrow.
Came and got a concussion.
Yeah, what's up with
on
that?
Saturday.
And still rode?
He set out. Well, I mean, it's a judgment call. I've done it before, but
okay.
So it's one of them things. So, anyways, he made his appearance on Sunday, but
you just gotta be careful with that stuff,
Absolutely,
you don't want to. You really don't want to hurt the kids.
He didn't really.
Future.
Yeah, he didn't really. He made an appearance, like I said, on Sunday. So
he didn't ride.
Yeah, he rode.
He still rode.
Made a couple laps and got his points.
Then he get DNF though, and make sure he get his points. That's all.
No. 85 stars tomorrow though. That Colton Pitts was there too, and then there was a really fast rider, Gamage. He's a black dude, and he was really super fast. As he killed it all weekend. So he was an impressive rider. He said he was from Jacksonville, so he's up from north. So, anyways, but yeah, he was really good all weekend. Plus 60, Michael
Delafides. The Philippines.
Andrew Brady and the vet novice Colt Boland right now in 85C.
There you go.
See him doing there.
Absolutely.
As Esteban in the senior beginner. See, these are our senior beginner riders.
There we
Esteban go. And Batista tied for the lead.
Wow.
Then you got Fernandez.
Did Batista win this weekend? I think I saw Batista won.
Well, that brought him back up in there.
That's why they're tied.
We got a good tie going into round 4. Lazy Springs here.
Exactly.
Couple weeks, not this weekend, but the next weekend. As we got 3 classes left, is Chris Merrick. Right now, the 1624, and then here you go, Gabriel
Campotacross.
Right now, leading the 85 beginner 12 to 15, and then our e-bike, Connor Frisbee, 250 points. Easton Kendall in second, and then Holbrook. Holbrook was solid rider all weekend long.
Absolutely. We actually already have mentioned Jet Richardson. They're saying that they're waiting for their honorable mention. We mentioned him already. He was out there this past weekend. He got the win. We have somebody asking, can y'all break down how the points work and how it changes when a rider doesn't race a specific weekend?
Okay, so basically the points, if you win, it's 100 points. If you're second, you get 90. If you're third.
So what if you don't race Moto Bros and Dade City, but they race round 1 and they're still in top 5? That's because certain riders don't race, right?
After round 4 here, all the classes, all the riders that didn't ride all the races will get pulled out the class. If you're still wanting to be eligible, you have up until race 4 to back sign up, but you will get 20 points. But after race 4, going in after
Lazy Springs,
and you can't sign up to get your back points to win a championship or nothing. So, but if you want to stay eligible, just get a hold of Becky and then you can sign up. You get 20 points for the weekend you missed, and then you can continue on. But it's pretty much, double points, final rounds. Our final race will be double points. So then that'll be 200 to win, 180.
Wow. Yeah, that's awesome. That is awesome.
Yep. All the way back. So then once you get down to 7th or 8th, I think it's 20 points. Then everybody, that signs up gets 20. So if you have a bad weekend, you still get your 20 points.
Awesome. We have a question. You guys hear anything about the new Spider? Kind of figured the TBD was going to be the new facility. Yes.
That's what we were hoping.
Nothing yet. I mean, they're still waiting to have their grand opening. As we know, just much as pretty much everybody else as at this point. But
he's basically they're having to wait, and so when he first went out, I guess they kind of jumped the gun on some stuff. So they had to get everything right, and then they're just making them wait their time, and they're not going to let anybody just jump into stuff. Yeah. So anyways, they're not ready all the way around. So he didn't want to kill it on for us. So he just let us know ahead of time. Hey, so he didn't wait us till last minute.
Yeah.
So, but
all
yeah,
good, though.
he said that, you know, basically he got an engineer. They changed all the stuff. They got everything that they needed to do. And now it's just it's a waiting time. So we'll just have to wait and see and pray and hope that that comes through. And because I know he's got a lot of money invested out there already.
Yeah, no, seriously.
So
Yeah.
I know it's, you know, he's not making money. So I'm sure he's paying a lot of money per month to even lease or how, I don't know what, if he owns it or leases it, but yeah, so hopefully he'll be wanting to do some racing soon, and hopefully we'll be ready. So
Absolutely.
I'm hoping February. That's what I'm hoping.
Oh, we got a special guest, Coco. All right, so we got another question.
All right.
When we need to contest a race placing, we learned we have 15 minutes.
Yes.
Correct. What do we need to prove? GoPro, video, other parents, all the above. That's literally exactly.
Yes.
Or if one of us had saw it.
Yes,
on top
like
of that,
if a flagger sees it, or if you have proof in somewhere, or if somebody sees it, then it's boom.
yes,
It's
absolutely.
So
I actually had to do that, you know. Actually, so Minios one year, I had my GoPro on. This is when I was, you know, top of my class, sandbag and C class. And Minios, hey, listen, top 5 was B riders, okay? And anyways, I was battling with one of the riders this year, and he ended up passing me on a medic flag.
Yep.
And I was winning, and he passed me. And I was like, no way he's going to take this lead from me and get away with it. And I had my GoPro on. Just so happened to have my GoPro on, and I went and turned it in, and they ended up immediately, hey, you're docked. So
yeah, if you have proof,
GoPro works all the time.
And even the kid that jumped on the medical in the 125 250 beginner, we didn't see no video. It was blatant right there in front of us. So the head flagger had the medical flag out, and he jumped on it. The head flagger radios to me, and it kind of goes from there. So,
absolutely. Great question, though.
Yep.
That was a great question. Anybody else have any questions? Feel free. Come on here.
Just, you know, keep in mind too, there's a lot of gray areas too. So when you go down to cutting the track, or he did this or he did that, you know, so there's a lot of gray areas. And then like the videos and all that stuff helps. The evidence just makes it, you know, easy.
Absolutely.
So.
Absolutely. We don't need to get into the gray areas, but definitely if you have a protest, you know, bring it up to us. We'll definitely try to figure it out as much as possible.
There is, it's their one class that I'm thinking about. It was a little bit roughhouse, and there was little stuff.
Oh,
you know, and you know, I don't advise people to race that way. You know, it's kind of dirty or whatever, but at the same time, it is racing. So it's I can't do nothing like, you know, it was.
Some parents don't like that, but hey, you know,
and I don't, you know, tell people, but you know, the main thing is he's got to learn to cover his line, so you don't give
hug that inside,
hug the inside, so that guy don't have a chance to run you outside. And
exactly.
So anyways, I just think it was a lesson learned.
Absolutely. Just a little friendly reminder, round 5 is the last race at Punta Gorda's new track. So if you want to come on and get the first appearance of Punta Gorda Motor Bros' new track, which is MBPG is what their new little name will be as of right now. It's going to be double points, so definitely want to come on and attend with us December 2nd and 3rd with the awards for overall. After the race is when we'll be doing the awards for the whole series. So you definitely want to come on and participate. You know, if you've been,
if you've done the whole series, you know, we do the award ceremony right after the series. So my plan is we'll be getting done with the races probably by 2 or 3 o'clock, and then we'll do our award ceremony, and then we'll get home and get ready for Christmas in like 3 weeks or something.
Wow. Wow. I'm excited. I wonder what kind of coal I'm going to get for this year. What kind of coal you think you're going to get?
You might get a little something. You've been doing good.
I've been doing good. I've been doing really good. And I'm proud of it. I don't need to go into detail, but I'm proud of, you know, where I'm at in life.
That's good.
For sure. I definitely got some things to improve and more money to make.
We all do.
Yeah.
Yeah,
for sure.
That's life. You got to learn
Sometimes I had to learn the hard way, but
that's usually
all right.
My way.
That's what builds your craft, man. Come on. Yes, we did announce 6-5. We actually announced every single one. And for those who are wondering if we're going to post the points, we'll have them posted if they're not already.
Yep, on Facebook. So make sure you like us on Facebook,
and YouTube,
and then also YouTube as well, and Instagram.
Yep, absolutely. Real quick, this weekend is still cash only, right?
This weekend we're not racing.
or sorry, this weekend. Next weekend at Lazy Springs, round 4 is cash only. So make sure you can grab some cash before you come in, as I don't believe there is an ATM there at the track.
No,
so
that's the thing, is Lazy is out there,
in
in the
BFE.
middle. Yeah.
Yep.
So if there's no good connection, and there's if it's not possible. So if it's possible to bring cash, just bring cash, and
Yeah, definitely gonna have a good time this next weekend. Yes, cash only. Anything you want us to say, Becky, before we continue on? As I see, Becky has made her appearance here on our podcast show.
Main thing, it's a lot of fun. Lazy, I was looking at several different tracks, but Lazy it's always been a good time, and they got a good little bass crowd down there, and so you have spectators, and a lot of people come down there and watch. It's just it's a cool little environment. So
absolutely
sucks a little bit for the P-dubs, but other than that, everybody else will be cool. As Chris does an awesome job, as he'll groom the track in between, and so like we'll put the peewees and stuff up front, so it'll be fairly smooth track, but then it's going to get rough as shit for the rest.
Yeah. Is there are we bringing the quads in this weekend? Or next weekend, sorry?
Yes, quads are going to be there.
Awesome. And yes,
this is the quads final round, so we'll be doing the quad overall awards there at Lazy afterwards.
Awesome. We just got confirmation Kiana Murphy is good, and she will see us at Lazy.
All right.
Awesome.
She's in a heavy points battle right now.
Yes, you better be there.
We're watching that.
Take that win. There you go.
Watching that one.
That's awesome. That is awesome. Feel free. Hey, ask us any questions. Definitely if you feel like you'd like to be a sponsor for next year's season, feel free to email or reach out to Kenny or I4MX.
Absolutely. Next season's right around the corner, so we're literally I'm working on next season.
So if you want to be a sponsor, definitely reach out, so that way we can make sure we get you guys on our plaque and sponsor board, as we do like to put some of our high sponsors, our main sponsors, up on the plaques for every weekend of round racing. So like I said, if you guys want to be a part of the sponsor team, come on, reach out to Kenny or I4MX
main
on
thing
YouTube,
too,
or Facebook.
If you're looking for family fun, get the motor home, come out for the weekend, ride the bikes, have fun. That's what I4MX is about. We race, but it's a weekend of fun. So
family fun is to bring everybody together.
If you can't do the whole weekend, the big motorhome, all that stuff, you can come in on Sunday morning and race and have a great day as well. So we just have fun, so come join us. Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, that is a good point. Yes, Heather. It is dry camping, no hookups there at Lazy, but there's plenty of room to go camp out at. So just remember that there's no electric and no water.
Yeah,
so.
like you can't bring bottles and stuff. So
no glass bottles, glass bottles, no glass anything, because that is just, they're very strict.
Bring alcohol, but just not glass.
In a bottle.
Yes. So, but we'll get more detail. I'll do a little research with Chris this week, and then next week we'll be doing our podcast heading into next week. So
join next Wednesday at 7:00.
Yes, sir.
On the dot. We'll make sure we get everybody's questions answered if there is any more. Like I said, it's always a good time at Lazy, so definitely don't miss out on it. Next weekend, November 11th and 12th. Don't want to miss out. Lazy Springs Saturday practice is going to be from 9 to 2. Also, pre-registration also will be open, so that way you can be available to race on Sunday.
Saturday we'll have pre-registration available there from 10 till about 1 o'clock. So Dade City was way off this weekend, as they had everything was different. So we had to adjust. We got through the weekend, so thank God. Now we're on the Lazy. We'll back on the track. Saturday we'll be there from 10 till 1 early pre-registration, and we're going to be there to help Chris coordinate the practice, make sure we keep everybody safe, and then we're going to do some fishing.
Oh yeah.
And then Sunday, we'll do the same thing, starting out with Alvin with the church service, and then we'll do our riders meeting, followed by our small 2-lap practice. The plan is.
Yep.
And then we'll get in through our race, and we'll probably get done, I'd say, 2-3 o'clock, hopefully early afternoon.
Yep.
Enough to see
They do have bathrooms there, right? Like porta johns?
Yeah, they got porta johns. They just don't have like nice bathrooms or nothing.
Yeah.
So, but they do have like a line of portalins and that kind of stuff. So
yeah, it's like a redneck park, honestly.
It's a redneck, yeah.
Redneck fun park. It's super fun. Just don't got all the amenities that you
see when
usually
we
would
go
have.
in the summertime. Becky, she don't like it because she's so hot in the hot box.
Yeah.
So
it gets hot in that
that
crate.
was a big part of. So, anyways, this time of the year, I'm hoping it's a little bit cooler, so it won't be so hot on her.
Absolutely. They are still charging per bike. I don't know if it's per day though on gate fees. Is it per bike per day?
I'll find out next week. We'll have all the details, and then I'm gonna get Chris with Lazy on here, so we'll have him on here next week, and he can fill you out and prepare you for what's going on. Main thing is yeah, if you're racing your bike, bring it. But if you're not racing, don't bring extra bikes if you're not racing them. You know. And I know that you want to bring an extra bike for parts. Put it in the corner and put blankets over it. Just don't act like
Yeah, exactly.
Just like you're not gonna touch it. Don't even bring it out.
Yeah,
if you bring it there and you bring it out, then you got to expect to pay for it. But if you got it in there as a spare, just just don't say nothing, because a lot of people just say, yeah, I got this and this. This is considered a motorcycle.
Yeah, literally. There is a bunch. It is a mud hole too. So if you want to bring, your mud side by sides, your officer gonna have to pay for it. But it's a huge.
You're gonna pay for the fun.
It's awesome.
If you have that stuff, be careful. Bring your helmets and stuff, and be respectful. And,
absolutely.
Because it is it's wild. So
also, yes, generators don't need to be off at 6. Just your transportation has to be off by 6. If you're leaving the park, there is a time that the gate will close. So you must be back before 10 o'clock. I think it's actually 9 o'clock that they shut the gates. I'm not 100% positive,
there is
but we will be
frame to
coming
go
back
in
on
and out.
Wednesday.
But golf carts, pit bikes, anything that you can ride at 6 o'clock, they cut it off, and it's a park rule. It's not just
exactly
plan or whatever.
Yeah, it's not us doing that.
It's a park rule, and they have insurance and all kinds of policies. They deal with it. So that's the main thing, is just cut it off. You can go swimming, you can go zip line, you can go fish. You just can't take your vehicle.
Exactly. Keyword, it's a park, Lazy Springs Park. It's
recreational park.
It's not an actual track. So that's why there's all these certain rules that we have to imply when going there. So
so the guy's on the he's like political government. He's
make sure you're on your P's and Q's. Yep. Also, no speed in the pits. If we see you speeding in the pits, probably not going to be a good time. But yes. Oh, what? The zip line fell?
Oh, shit.
That's the jumping spot.
Well, you can.
I knew it was just a matter of time before that thing was going to fall, anyways.
Well, there's a jumping spot. It's high. It's too high for me to jump.
I like it.
I don't like that.
I flipped it. I
like the swing.
Yeah,
that's
cool, little rope
but
swing.
The when you get way up there on that zip line, too high for me. Back in the day, no problem.
Now, what you scared of?
I seen this girl get up there and her hand slipped out. But have you seen them new dubs diving?
It's called dads.
Dads.
It's called death dive. That's what it is. It's a death dive. It's where they go and they put their hands and face straight to their legs and they break the water as soon as they go in. They had a competition down here in Fort Lauderdale.
You have to show me one of them there.
Yeah, I can do it.
You'll bust your hernia right back out.
Oh, dude, no. Actually, dude, my hernia is actually, I can feel the screen, and it's like, it keeps bothering me.
That's not
good. I know, I'm scared. I don't even want to get hurt. Double backflip, Zach? All day long, boy. I got you, Ruska. Tyler Patterson says he has fell off of it once, and it's not a soft landing.
No.
Oh, well.
All right, well.
Yeah, definitely.
We'll do our homework. We'll be ready for next week.
Yeah, next Wednesday. Be back on here next Wednesday, 7 o'clock.
7 p.m. Yeah.
Facebook and YouTube. So if you're not subscribed to our YouTube channel, go ahead and subscribe to our YouTube channel, I4MX Family. All you got to do is hit the red button and you subscribe. Turn your post notifications on, so that way you just get notified when we go live, and you don't even got to go searching for it. So that's a great thing about YouTube, and also Facebook. Go ahead, follow us on there. We post the points. And we also go live on there too. What a coincidence. So definitely come on, support the channel, support the social medias, and we'll hope to see everybody next Wednesday and next weekend at Lazy Springs. So anything else you want to add, Kenny?
That was good, man.
Awesome. Awesome.
Thank you guys. We appreciate your support, and we'll see you guys at Lazy Springs 2 weeks.
You got any questions? Hit them up.
guess I didn't know.